Hey there everybody, welcome to our Gaming Sports. Today we are back with Madden 25 MUT Journey episode 159. Tech issues, we had a bunch. Now obviously you don't see it here, but my, if this feels really stupid to say, my graphics card had an update, and I was like, oh cool, an update. Alright, let's, it should... No, every game started to crash, even this one. I literally have in solo battles, I tried to play a couple games of COD, it kept crashing. I was like, okay. This game that says DNF did not finish, it crashed partway through. So I just lost access to that game because the graphics card started crashing. Great job. Not exactly what you want to see. Now, honestly, there's not much going on today. I wanted to get an episode out, but there isn't really much, like I said, going on. Pretty much what we've got here is our daily packs and just another small episode, right? But man, was it frustrating. 81 Harrison Smith, we'll just throw that into a set. There we go, 8283. Yeah, right now there isn't much going on. There's not much to do to upgrade our team. I mean, it's truthfully, we're in a position where, you know, when we get that Chris Johnson, the CJ2K, and the Tim Tebow card, 170 free training, we'll take that. We will really be able to do some stuff and work some stuff out. But until then, there isn't much going on, you know. I really wish there was like a Pro Ace Fantasy or something pack. There just isn't. There's, like I said, there's not much going on. We get the dailies done. We're inching closer to 82. But yeah, there's just unfortunately not too much going on. We did get Kyler Murray for the AANHPI promo, fully upgraded. So now we just have to upgrade the next card in the line, which is going to be the right tackle because he's just going to be a backup for the rest of the year. Outside of that, we're going to play our match, spin the wheel, and just see what we get. It's kind of a chill episode, but the whole day, frustration with technical issues, trying to get stuff fixed. It was annoying. Unfortunately, I guess I should talk about this. I doubt I'm going to get the middle linebacker, Pat Tillman. Mainly because I have not touched anything. I have not touched anything at all. Not to mention for the house rules, right? We'll go look at it really quick. Right? Complete your first flawless run each week to earn a GS set token. Okay. A flawless one, which means I need to win 6 games. I'm not going to win 6 games back to back to back to back to back to back. You get it, right? I'm not that good of a player. I'd have to get some of the most lucky rolls in existence for opponents. And so I just don't think it's worth it. This, however, will be our second to last game. Next game will be our final one. This one, second to last. And so Monday we'll start off with a chill thing, and we'll see what it has in store with us. It's main team, so not much going on. We do get to buy a training pack, I think, which will just do another mystery. But I am kind of running low on training. And yeah, this is all about just burning through this game as quick as possible. Oh yeah, when I don't need this, I get it. You know, we take a lead here, which is nice. And next time we get the ball back, we'll just drain the clock. That simple. Just that simple. Thankfully, this will be win number 9 out of 10 for the Theme Team Surge promo. So one more after that. So Mondays will be a perfect kind of chill finale. Not to mention Monday, we'll see what the week has in store with us. Obviously, we know Golden Tickets. Obviously, we know Theme Team Surge. Obviously, we know AKA Icons, which those did get revealed. I didn't talk about them. They are Chris Harris Jr., No Fly Zone Limited. Chris Harris Jr. Strap Champion, and then Kyle Pitts the Unicorn. Which, funny enough, I actually have a Kyle Pitts signed football, if you guys did not know. Yeah, pretty cool. But yeah, no, not much going on for AKA Icons. Obviously on Monday, I will do my dailies in AKA Iconoclast just so it gets done. Other than that, there's not much going on. The upgrades... The Ted Hendricks tight end looks nice, but I don't know if he's really worth it. The Mean Joe Green corner is like, do we really need it? Like, that's the tougher part about these upgrades. Do we actually need them? And I don't know if we do. like the Tim Tebow, Chris Johnson, we're getting close to the next season, right? And it's when it comes down to that, we're gonna switch to the main team, switch to a single team, get rid of a lot of our excess pieces, and just use B&Ds and all that. Not to mention, I believe that. Oh, who was leaked? You know, now that I have this ball, I'm gonna go back and try to drain clock off. Who was it that was revealed for? I can go look. It's for the next season's thing. Season 8, it was Micah Parsons. I think he's going to be a right or left end, not a linebacker. And then, who's the other one? Oh, good jump. Dang. Hopefully they all have every team cam. But yeah, Micah and... Oh, it's Sam Laporta. It's Sam Laporta. I found the other image. Oh, it's on the same image. I just had my thing looked up weird. Alright, so Sam Laporta and Micah Parsons. Which means this is what's going to become interesting about this. Oh, I didn't put chew clock on, did I? No, I did not. So I was not really chewing clock. We'll talk about those reveals for next season in a moment, because it does have an impact on what we're trying to do here. So even not assuming they get every team cam, which they should, but even assuming they don't, they're going to be free 99s that once that season comes and rookie premieres eventually gets kind of closer to, we're not going to be restricted by theme team stuff. You know, not unless we want to be. Not unless we like the theme team cards we have, which we have a bunch. But, like, at what point do we just start selling everything off? I think as soon as the season starts, we sell everything off that isn't a B&D. Or isn't something that is like, oh, well, this is good enough. You know? So, let me actually talk about this once we exit this game. Because it is going to be very important for the conversation to look at the squad. Because at tight end, knowing that we're going to have a Sam Laporta, right, means, okay, what direction do we go in? You know? Well, we know we already technically have 99 B&D tight end on our team right now. And also, depending on what Micah Parsons is, I believe he's a left... Is he a left end or a right end? Hold on, let me look this up. We also don't know if these guys are out of position. That could always be a thing. He's not a left outside linebacker anymore. I thought they moved him off of linebacker. They take a timeout, that's fine. They still have him listed as a linebacker, but I thought he officially changed position. It's 2nd and 5. Yeah, I thought he's going to go off of left outside linebacker, and I think he's just going to play left in. Yeah, he no longer will be a linebacker. He wants to be officially designated as defensive end. So I think he's technically a left end, if I remember correctly. But either way, we can look at both positions once we're done. And those are only 2 of the leaks. Who knows if there's more than that? You know, there should be. There should be like 5 players. But okay, if we know there's 1 on offense at tight end and 1 on the D-line, we can assume the other 3 are going to be in other positions that are going to be interesting. You know, a part of me, and this is a gut feeling, I have no leaks, I have no sources on this. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is a gut feeling. Let me take a drink before I keep talking here. I have a feeling one of it's going to be special teams, punter or kicker. That is just a gut feeling I have, that the 5 position we're going to get, we're going to probably get like a kicker. We're going to get We obviously a tight end, a defensive end. Like if I have to make my predictions, right? If I have to make my predictions on the team, on the cards, the 5. I don't know. I don't think we've gotten a special team one in a little bit, right? We've got a number of fullback cards. But yeah.
Here we go. One final play.
And we'll take this little extra points because why not? And we can wrap this up with a win. We obviously have the winner's wheel, but I want to keep talking about that. I maybe shouldn't have scored. This is taking a lot longer than I wanted. Okay, there we go. We back out. We move 9 and 10. Okay, so here's the most important thing, right? I want to talk about these reveals, right? Micah Parsons, he might be a linebacker, but I think... Actually, what does Micah Parsons' cards go in this game? Because it might just stick him at his regular position. Hold on, let's look. Let's go to the marketplace, and let's just look up a Micah Parsons card and see where he's positioned at. Right? Micah. So Micah Parsons has a middle linebacker, but that's out of position, and a free safety card. That's also out of position. Oh, that is not good. Let's go catalog. Micah Parsons is a left end. Oh no, he also has a right end here. What's his base card? So right end is most of his stuff. But for Team of the Year, he was left end. Maybe they also do out of position. Right? Because he's mostly been right end. But then he has this middle linebacker, limited. And then he has a free safety. That's interesting. All right, so let's go back to the team and talk about this. So when the team clears up, first off, let's just talk about tight end. Judge, Todd Heap, and Antonio Gates. I do think Judge is better than Heaps. Antonio Gates, once he becomes a full 99, will probably hop over these two. But knowing we're getting another 99 B&D player like Antonio Gates, we can get rid of Todd Heap. You know, which is probably what I'm going to do. He's probably not going to be that helpful for us at that point. So once that rolls around, Antonio Gates comes to 1, Todd Heap will probably be the guy who leaves in place for our tight end next season. Now, obviously, we're talking next season. Defensively, we have Dry Freeney, and we have Aiden Hudson here, who is a free card. If he is put at left end, we have this Brandon Fisk. So no matter what, depending on how good his abilities are, we'll have 2 B&Ds. You know, so when it comes down to it, we have this Bruce Matthews. I probably will still use some of these cards. Like this Giovanni Manu, we may move him to starting just to get rid of Larry Allen despite him being really good. That Will Shields can play. This Bruce Matthews, you know. We can try to just trust the B&Ds. Right? Because we have this Emmitt Smith and Adrian Peterson here. So, and we're also getting the CJ2K. We're going to have 2 B&D quarterbacks. Mike Tolbert and this Cameron Jordan's B&D. It works there. You know, wide receiver is going to be a little bit of a problem, but it's going to be coming down to that kind of point where it's like, let's just trust the secondary stuff. So we get 1 of any training pack, which is unfortunate. Oh, do I really want to do a mystery pack? You know what? I'm going to try a training shuffle. We're going to mix it up. Let's do a training shuffle and see if I get enough. Oh, I actually made training because it was 24 and I got 27. All right, we made 3,000 training. There's our pack. It gave me a little extra training. That was my big concern. So next we'll go to the wheel and see what we get. Thank you. Okay, I didn't have to refresh. It just took a minute. Let's give it a big spin and 5 different packs. That is okay. All right, so we have to do 5 different packs. Let's just start with... Ooh. I guess let's do an Ultimate Legend one. That's one of the 5. You know, maybe pull one of the limited still in the store. Unlikely. We're probably just going to get like the bare minimum. 92 Lincoln Kennedy. 92 Jim Taylor. Oh, it's a champ. Hold on, we just pulled a champ. 98 Tiki Barber. Oh my, okay, I'm straight up wrong. 98 Tiki Barber. He's not going for much, but you know what? We'll sell him and we'll get a little bit of coin. Let's list him 195,000. It's whatever. We'll take that extra coin. Okay. All right, we got a champ. I'm impressed. You know, so we need 5 different packs. So let's go to the select offers. We already did Ultimate Legends. I guess let's do a roster revolution. I mean, probably not much, but yeah. 91 Kyler Gordon. 90 Osa. And another Ultimate Legend. 88 Ken Houston. All that can go to club. Okay, guess aka Icon Pack, I guess, is next up. You know, it is what it is. We'll see what we get. 92 Drew Brees. So we have a 90 most feared player, Nico Collins. And this is what, 90? Yeah, Quentin Johnson. Okay, that's all right. We'll do a Real Deals pack. It's kind of cheap, so that's one reason I'm definitely doing it. And this will be our 4th. Wait, I forgot. The thing has to roll out to be a big card. I straight up panicked. I was like, wait, is that a champ? I'm like, no, it has to roll out. 92 and a 90. All right, that's fine. Oh, do we not have another pack we can roll? Oh, is those really the only 4? Oh. Oh, that's horrible. You know what? Let's do something a little different. Let's get, for 3,000, a 94 Boom or Bust pack. That'll be our 5th pack. Let's change it up. It's Team of the Year. It is a 95. Ooh, unfortunate. But, you know what? That's fine. We had a bunch of extra tickets. We popped one there, guys. That's the 5 packs. We got our training pack done, and this is going to wrap up a nice chill episode. Honestly, when it comes down to it, guys, like, talking about B&Ds, right? We're still not selling this Skipper. He's dropping down. I regret so much this card. I shouldn't have been. But yeah, like, we have so many cards here we can get rid of. And there's so many good B&Ds, right? I believe Larry Allen, obviously B&D, don't really need to worry about him. We have, who was the Real Deals? It was Anthony Adams' corner, right? So we'll have a really good corner locked in there. For the draft promo, it was Brandon Fisk. We obviously have Bruce Matthews, James Harrison. We have, obviously, these guys, Cam McGregor Hill, Kyler Murray. Who was our, obviously Adrian Peterson, Aiden Hutchinson, Antonio Gates. Who was our B&D for this promo? We obviously have, like, Will Shields, right guard. Luke Kuechly can come in. Emmitt Smith, Bulk Rouse, Devin Hester. We obviously have Mike Tolbert. And, you know, we have a couple of these guys. So, I mean, there's definitely options. And I'm not opposed to getting rid of everybody. Like, I'll hold on to cards and be smart about it. But, yeah, next season, once it rolls around, because we still have 16 days left in this, guys, we'll worry about that. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time. Tag out. I want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon members. Urza and Scott, you're amazing. If you guys want to check out Patreon and join it to get a shout out at the end, check Patreon down in the link to the description below. And you can also, like Scott did, make me re-record this.